he'll know exactly what this filly needs to be in the right position at the right time. So while Sikorsky heads up into stall 4, it's a good berth for him. Mezzo Tinto also well drawn in stall 1. That could be interesting. That probably gives him one of the best chances that he's had in a long time. He was wide drawn last time. He gets the rail, he draws the ace, and maybe he'll be able to make all. I'm with the filly Mahiba. Fascinating to see how it plays out in the company of Pat Comerford.
Thank you very much, Anthony Dunkley, and I'm certainly with you as well here, Mahiba. She looked something special heading out to the races under Ryan Curatolo 2 starts ago. Last start, a little bit of a question mark, but at the same time, going off the first performance, you'd almost be willing to put a line through that run, and she's been freshened up for this as well. Ben Cohen, obviously with the first winner already, taking out the Group 2 for the purebred Arabians. He has a nice performer here in Mahiba off the rating of 80, coming into this with a bit of a weight allowance on a few of these, being a filly. And Classic City on his return is the last to load away. Set to run, racing in the second. So getting away slowly at the back of the field was Shamzan on debut. Mezzatinto found his usual forward role. Mahiba, the filly's going to work across along with Top Tune, Beijing Billy and Sardik not too far away, settling down into 5th position. From Now Ladies deeper out. Home from Home, Sikorsky 4 back the fence. From Daha's Classic City, Clear Image, 3 lengths back to Al Sahab, and the last one was Shamzan. He's the tail ender with 700 metres left to go, and Mahiba pours it on out wide. Goes up to the outside of Mezzatinto as they make the running past the 600 metres. Third was Top Tune. He's racing in isolation in 3rd position from Sikorsky, Sardik, Beijing Billy, Home from Home, Dahas, Clear Image heads the rest, and that's your race as they make their way into the straight, and these two clear out here. Mezzatinto gets a break on Mahiba here though. Mezzatinto looking for that elusive first win here for Bhupat Seema and Tygo Shade. He's getting further away from them. Could it be start number 22 for Mezzatinto to break the duck? He's gone half a dozen lengths clear of Top Tune. Sikorsky running into the minor placings. Mahiba drops away late. Mezzatinto hot up on the fence, gets the win in the second, and a well-deserved maiden win. 4.5 on the line. Sikorsky just over Top Tune for second. 4th across, maybe Clear Image from Mahiba, who knuckled up there in that final 200. Dahas was next from Al Sahab. Then came Home from Home. A gap back to Sardik from Classic City. Then came Now Ladies, Beijing Billy and Shamzan, the Borsley pair, second last and last. Well, he's put the writing on the wall the last couple of starts, has he, that a maiden win might not be too far away. The 6-year-old gelding by Shamadal drew the ace, anticipated the start very well. He's gone clear. And as we've seen Tygo Shea do for the Seema stable multiple times this season, on pace, ridden like the best horse in the race, and nothing got near him. Mezzatinto, a well-deserved maiden win here at Meydan for meeting number 14.
Well, Mezzatinto is off the mark at the 22nd attempt. Congratulations to all connections. He's finally had his day, and it's great to see. He's been turning up, he's been taking on some solid horses, and he's just been finding one or two too good. But today he was the best, and by quite some way as well. I wasn't expecting him to lengthen. I wasn't expecting him to keep that kind of gallop up, because it looked like he might have pressure from Mahiba, who had to use up plenty of petrol to get over from the wide draw. And she's actually run with a bit more credit than her finishing position suggests, because she was out for the count at this point, but drawn the ace on the rail. Mezzatinto has shown he just needed that good opportunity. I hold my hands up. I thought there would be one, at least one, that might improve past him and he'd run a good solid race. But as it turned out, being drawn on the rail, being able to be right up with the pace, making the pace in fact, was exactly what he needed. He's needed a race like this, in all honesty. There's been so many opportunities for him, and he's a consistent type. You'd absolutely give him that, and it's great to see consistency rewarded in such a way. As they got to the top of the home turn, you were wondering what the filly Mahiba had left, and the answer was not much, because Sikorsky and Top Tune are going to stay on pass. Sikorsky has taken another step forward, marking a 1-2 for the Bhupat Seema stable, and Top Tune has ran into a bit of form as well, but they couldn't land a glove on Mezzo Tinto. An impressive performance, 22 times the charge.
A well-deserved maiden win here as our winner returns to scale. Numbers for the second event, it is the Oasis over the 1200 metres for the maideners. Numbers 5, 8, 9, 11. 5, 8, 9, 11. Winners time 112.02. Margins 4 1/4 by a head. 5, 8, 9, 11. Race 2.
Well, they must have been wondering if this day would ever come, but finally it has. On the 22nd attempt, Mezzo Tinto walks into the winner's enclosure under Tiger O'Shea.
Well done. First of many, hopefully.
Thank you. Thank you. One more? Okay, go on. Ik ben. Go on. Kids out so they can see you. Come on in front.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you.
I believe that makes it 5 in the Jockeys Championship that Tiger O'Shea is ahead. Let's focus on this horse first. It's great that he finally got his day.
Yeah, listen, he's been very consistent. He hasn't always been blessed with stalls. He's drawn bad majority of his time, but he stalled one today, and he's an old pro. You know, he always works like he'd win stacks of races, and he always comes out the bridesmaid more than the bride. But no, he done everything right tonight. As I said, he had the stall and the experience, and he was able to make use of that. And yeah, great for the syndicate. It's their first winner, so they've been waiting a while. They've been knocking on the door all season, so thankfully for them, it finally opened.
Yeah, it looked a good opportunity. You just start to wonder after a while when a horse hasn't got the head in front after 21 goes, is it ever going to come? Thankfully it did. Do you think he can hopefully kick on from this?
Look, listen, if you gallop him at home, he's always promised to deliver far more than what he has so far. He's a huge, big horse. He looks after himself plenty. So, you know, I don't know how many runs he's after this season, but I said to Booper when I seen him in the ring, to look at him, you think he's having his first run. You know, he's kind on himself and he looks after himself. So he'll have plenty of longevity.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
and correct weight has been given.
Time for the second presentation of the evening. Once again, we welcome Mr. Ahmed Tani Rashid Al-Matrushi up to the stage. Thank you very much, sir, for sponsoring this event, being part of the MR Group, who are kindly sponsoring this card. And it's always great when a horse who's had plenty of tries, but has shown solid, consistent form, is able to be rewarded. And Mezzo Tinto was that horse, 22 times the charm, and no doubt to the absolute delight of our winning owners. Would you please welcome to the stage Aidan Connolly and members of the In It for the Sun Syndicate.